Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I began all these videos today with an apology. In my prior videos I said that I was not going to focus solely on romantic relationships, and I want to apologize for that. While it still might partially be true, because all of my relationships, my parental relationship, my kids, my and my romantic, have all been the best teachers for me. I'm going to, I got some oracle cards, so I'm going to pull two cards. You get to use your intuition and decide which energy is yours and which is the other person that you're seeking guidance about. And then I'll pull some tarot on each energy and see what, how deep the story goes, and then what guidance or resolution between the two of you. So this is all going to be an intuitive kind of partnership between you and me to decide which energy is yours, which energy is the other person, and how that resolution plays out. So without further ado, Sagittarius, what messages does Spirit have for Sagittarius? And we shall see. Flip my cards all around. Flipping them, flipping them. Maybe Sagittarius, you're dealing with somebody who's, or you are Two of Pentacles, kind of juggling or flip-flopping in an idea, flip-flopping a decision you need to make. Okay. All right. So the first card out is integrity. Beautiful. Opening up her chest where her heart chakra is, and there's a lotus. Lotuses grow through the mud. They come up in the water. They're beautiful flowers that you see growing on these huge lily pads in the water. Excuse me. And what you don't see underneath. And that's why that's why the lotus is used in a lot of the Asian imagery for Zen and Buddhism and yoga and all those different practices, because we people look at superficial things like what's on the surface, the beautiful bud, not recognizing that beautiful flower grew through inches and inches of mud and yuck to get to where it is. And that's why it's that perfect representation of us as we seek to be in our full potential and our full purpose. So that integrity card is really pretty. Journey is the other energy I'm getting. And my eyes always draw to that bubble as it sits on that winding path. And I will read from the books, or the book, because it's still a new deck to me, and getting familiar with it. But I already gave a little bit intuitive, with this integrity card before I read for another thing, with the lotus story, and it's in our heart space. This is not exclusive of any person. We always seek on, as we meet people, to look at this superficial idea of, well, they've got all they want, they've got all they need, they have it all together, or whatever judgment we have of someone else, whether we think they've got it all together, or we think that they're falling all apart. And the idea being that the true nature of us is to not do that, because honestly what we're doing is we are simply making judgments of other people from our own perspective of having it all together or it falling all apart. That's us projecting our own shortcomings onto or glory onto someone else. And it's not our job to be that true judge of yourself, and to act in a way. That's integrity. Act in such a way to where integrity is where your actions and your words meet up. Always. There's never a corner that you cut. So let's look at the book. All right. Try to get the glare off of that. I guess if I sit right here, it's not too bad. To move in the world with integrity, one must first integrate all parts of the inner being. The head must bow to the heart must buoy the head. And that's, I mean, it's what I just said, you know. When we use one organ more than the other, we have an over-analytical person second guessing and always missing things because you're always lost in that reverie of thought that keeps you in the past or in the future, never really truly grounded in the moment. And somebody who's too heart will be over-feeling, everything is overly emotional, you know, and I've been through both of those. I've seen both ends of that spectrum, where everything that somebody says or does triggers me and I'm crying and, you know, whatever. Or at the other end of it, where I'm just overthinking everything and missing every opportunity that comes my way because I'm overthinking and underthinking. The balance is one in service to the other. Conscious mind is the operator of the subconscious, where the subconscious is just the mechanic of the emotion as making it expressed in our world. And then journey. So that's why that balance, why I said that last, that's why that balance is so integral into our being. I can't talk and say my alphabet. All right, so here's the journey card. The road may wind and dip into deep valleys, but it will rise again. There is no turning back. Keep to the path. Your destination is assured. So I want to say right away, there's one of you who is really testing the waters of integrity, like recognizing that you've said some things or they've said some things that now they couldn't meet, obligated themselves in areas and in places that they couldn't fulfill, said some things that weren't true. One of the most probably overused untruth is, "That's my favorite." to make yourself feel like to identify with someone else, saying something is your favorite, or you, "Oh, I like that too," or, "Oh, yeah. If you don't know, it's okay saying you don't know, number one, or not saying anything at all. Or just say, you know, if it's not your favorite, don't say it's your favorite. Because there's ways for an eyes open person, that favorite stuff, I've been recognizing within the last month, boy. Well, just a week ago, when we was there, you didn't touch XYZ. But now all of a sudden it's your favorite, huh? I got you. That's lack of integrity. Something as simple as that can show the immediate red flags of somebody who lacks true integrity. And then the other energy with the journey card, somebody, and I know this one too, is ready to throw in the towel. This self-discovery shit is bumming me out. Bo Burnham says, because my empathy is bumming me out. Tragedy will be exclusively joked about because my empathy is bumming me out. That was a line from Bo Burnham. I'm going to pull some tarot and get a little further into this one. Oh, and I wanted to ask, should I shorten my titles? So, I mean, I don't know how many people are on mobile devices on YouTube, which I think are a lot. I haven't really looked at my analyticals for a little bit on my videos. But, you know, in depth. But, because I do work another job. But I was wondering, should I shorten the titles so that they're more visible? Because I can wave my mouse over it and I'll see a longer title. Sages that watch the video that can you let me know if I should just shorten them so that way, you know, on a mobile device, you can see the title without, you know, any strenuous manipulation to get to it. Maybe that'll help the videos get a little more visible. Just asking the Sages since you're on my video today. All right. Since I'm on this video today, I might ask the rest too. All right. Page of Rods is in the heart space of the integrity. So yeah, that's right in line with, you know, the Page of Rods is that beginning of, you know, when you look at this Page of Rods, I love this little guy. He's so cute. He's calling out. And it's like, I always feel like he's calling to, I mean, it almost looks like in these two cards, like he's calling to the person who's opening their heart space. Like he's yelling up to her, hey, you know, you said last week that you would be at the baby shower, and then at the last minute, your girlfriend asked you to go get your nails done, and you went and did that. That's what's poking at you in your heart space. Is this spiritual, intuitive, energetic call to stop, to not maybe to stop, but to pay attention. That these things that you're doing are causing other people to lose a level of faith in you. And do you want that? In the recent past, we've got the King of Pentacles. So you may have been in whichever energy the integrity card is. In the recent past, this King of Pentacles, in whatever this relationship was, you could have been like the breadwinner. You could have been the person who brought the stuff. You know, you could have been, I mean, you know, you could have fallen into the role of the provider. And the moon is in the future position for the integrity. So you're scared. There's fear. Or maybe you have secrets. Now I'm seeing that Page of Rods as maybe some secrets. Well, she was supposed to be there helping me move, but ended up drinking the night before and was hungover. Those are just examples, I'm not saying, but to get the idea that you've obligated yourself in one place and was not able to fulfill these obligations, or you've said things that others are starting to go, wait a minute, if that was true, then why did they not do this, or why did they do that? And it's really pulling the focus, because that moon card is looking up to the integrity card too. So it's like, I want to say, yeah, you obligated yourself in a position when I'm looking at these two cards as they were sitting in the, oh my gosh. You see the moon card is looking up, and all that purple and blue, that's crown, third eye, and throat chakra. So this is all falling in these upper realms of really beginning to question. Yeah, like at the beginning of this relationship, you brought it. We're always there, always had the thing. Could, you know, if you have a truck, you were the guy that, you were the person they called to move, and you were there. But then it just got too much. And now everybody's questioning that integrity because it's not coming from these secrets are you always were there to help move because that person had season tickets. And then when they went to the game, they didn't take you. So now we're backing out from obligations and things, you know. It's that tit for tat. The Four of Pentacles is in the heart space on the journey energy. So the other party is holding back. Is like, no, I'm not doing, or I'm not giving in to this person anymore. I'm not giving my heart to you anymore. Because both, while the person with the integrity is opening the shirt, the Four of Pentacles has a tight grip on that pentacle in front of his heart, both in that heart space. So while one of you is opening up, the other one is closing down. And I think the integrity, you're opening your heart up to you. You're starting to see, or trying to see, because maybe that's still not clear with this moon card in your future. Maybe you still want the relationship, but you're tired. You've over obligated yourself in areas. And the other person's shutting down because of you backing out. You said you were going to be there. You weren't there. In the recent, this person was genuine. This person was giving you their cup, and now they're not. In the future, there's hope. They're rebuilding. They're healing. They're going through a time when they might be able to give that pentacle away again. They might have something to offer. Between the energy between you two is a choice. You both are choosing. While one of you is trying to open your heart up to the other is not. This is definitely a flip-flop of energies. At the beginning, one of you had stuff to give. You know, took you on the dinners and bought the presents and, you know, did all the things, while the other one was genuinely giving love. And now it's flip-flopped. Well, now the person who was at first giving the love and the time and the attention is now saying, no, you weren't there. You said you'd be there. You weren't there. You weren't acting with integrity. And there's a fear of losing this person, so you're wondering, how do I open my heart up to? How? You don't, all you know, I think all this other person know is the gift giving and the, you know, the trips and the, you know, going out to events and things like that. That's the money side of it, is all the other person knows. And the person who's on the journey, I think that person is recognizing this as a dip, but there's the decision, should I stay or should I go kind of energy with this Judgment card between you. One of you is wanting to open up while the other one is closing down. And I think the person with the integrity just is not sure how do I give my heart to this person? You're not seeing how to do that. I think my biggest, let's pull two more cards for the resolution. The Empress. Loving, kind, nurturing, bringing new ideas into fruition, birthing into existence the new creative energy that will flourish and grow into fruition, into something beautiful and bountiful. Two of Swords. There's a block to this. There's a mental block to this heart-based energy. She's got her hands right across her heart. I believe the person who is not sure how to give of their heart you've got to listen to it first. Listening to your heart, being able to listen to your intuition. You know, the moon energy is intuitive and creative and very feminine. I believe a talk between the two of you, an honest talk where both parties use I statements. I, not you. I believe, I want, I think, I did this. And keeping in mind that we are loving, kind, nurturing, only using words that reflect an integrity of those. I am loving, I am kind, I am compassionate, I am appreciative. And this journey, there's no reason why this journey can't continue. This could just be one of those dips where between the two of you, this block can be relieved when the one who is more where you work together to figure out how you both can get on that open heart, where you both can say, you know, because there's so many cards here with the heart crossed. It's just a matter of opening up your heart to each other. I mean, the person with the integrity, there's something in there calling to them. And I think if you both worked on it and helped each other, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, in the future and the past for the King on the integrity side, the Knight for the journey side. So there's something here that can be physical, that can be, I think you guys can work this together as long as you're using those loving, kind, and caring words. That's all I got for you, Sag.